Good afternoon, guys, and happy Saturday to all of your sunshiny faces. So guys, before I go much further into the vlog, I do want to include the volleyball footage from today. Matthew had a volleyball tournament. They actually ended up coming in 3rd place out of 6 teams. But here's the thing, guys. I honestly think they technically should have really taken 2nd, because the 1st place team ended up going undefeated and they played a JV tournament. A lot of the varsity kids they brought up to play on their JV team, so technically they weren't, I don't know if it was brought up or at any point or anything like that, but just it's kind of cheap that, it's kind of like a, unwritten rule kind of thing. I don't know if it is written anywhere, but, you just don't do that. You don't bring varsity kids down to play JV. So, and I guess these weren't their, like, all-star stud kids from varsity. They were their, like, kids that don't play quite as much on varsity, but they're still varsity kids, and the majority of them were actually seniors, and I don't believe that seniors are allowed to play JV. I'm not totally sure of that, but I know that we have no seniors at all playing. You either play varsity senior year or else you pretty much don't play at all. So a lot of our varsity is seniors that some of them don't play at all. So yeah, anyways though, I think, like I said, they should have really taken 2nd place. They shouldn't have really been in 3rd place, because that team, honestly, it depends. They still could have done really well with the kids that they did have, but, kind of a cheap, unsportsmanlike, I don't want to say a, disqualification reason or anything like that, but my dad's actually going to talk to the athletic director, because him and the athletic director are buddy-buddy at the high school, and tell him that, and he can possibly bring it up to the IHSA, because, you don't do that. It's not right, because especially for JV and freshmen, and like, anything under, the only thing that counts is varsity. Varsity is the only thing that counts to go to state, to go to, conference, to go to regionals, nationals, whatever stuff. I don't even know how it goes. But, in order to do that, it's only the varsity level. JV, the only thing that they really can win is tournaments, or freshmen and stuff like that. The only thing that they can really win is tournaments. And they did actually have medals, which, again, I thought really wasn't fair that a half varsity team in a JV tournament was able to win these, because apparently their varsity didn't have a tournament this week, so they sent a bunch of their varsity kids to go play on a JV team, which is really just cheap. So anyways, they did take 3rd in the conference. Honestly, too, they probably would have taken 2nd. They took the team that beat them, that got 2nd place. They had I think the same record as them, or maybe we lost 1 extra game, but the only 2 games we lost was to the 1st place and the 2nd place team. And the 2nd place team, we ended up only losing to them by 2 points in the 3rd set, and that was actually because the referee, I don't want to be making all these excuses, guys, honestly, but the referee, there was a really, really bad call that pretty much ended up costing us the game, because it was he called it a block. It wasn't. They actually ended up getting 5 hits on the ball, which you're only allowed to have 3 if you guys know volleyball. He said it was blocked, and it was not blocked. It was right in the net, and he was like, no, it was blocked, which our kids weren't even near the net when it hit them, or when he said it was blocked. And the thing is, too, at these tournaments, they only have 1 referee at a, like, IHSA officiated game. You're supposed to have 2, so tournaments don't necessarily really count for anything, but we pay to get into the tournament, so they really should have 2 referees anyway. But long story short, yeah, they only had 1, and so he was like, oh, I don't see it, which if you don't see it in volleyball, you're supposed to basically call, I don't know what the official call is, but you're supposed to say, I didn't see it, and you're supposed to replay the point. So if that was the case, and then he ended up giving them the point, even though he called a lift on us or something. It was really stupid. But we possibly could have beat them. And then again, with that 1st place team not being there, you know, at all anyway, because they went undefeated. They, you know, should have not, like I said, been there. But we could have easily taken first place, honestly, guys. It was just came down to like a couple, you know, a bad call in one game and a, you know, cheap cheap shot in the other one. So yeah, but they got third overall. They didn't get anything, trophy or medal or anything like that, but it was only out of 6 teams too. So anyways, though, guys, they, I will include that footage for you guys. I think I only really recorded Matthew's serves, but he did have some really good ones. We were only there, we missed the first 2 games. They won the first 2. They then won the 3rd game, and then the last 2 they lost, which were the games that we ended up, or I'm sorry, I think they won the first game, or won the first 2 games. I can't remember. And then I think they lost the second or 3rd game. Then they won and then they lost, I think was how it ended up going. I can't totally remember, but I did include some from the games that we were there. I think we missed either the 1st or 2nd game. I don't know which one it was. Anyways, though, guys, here's the footage from today.
Ooh, I found the spot. Yeah! Nice. Woo! Yeah! Lift! Lift!
So today was also Jack's birthday, so happy birthday to Jack. We actually did also end up going to Smashburger after Jack's birthday or after Matthew's volleyball tournament, we went to Smashburger, and Jack brought one of his friends along with, and they're actually sleeping over tonight, or his friend's sleeping over tonight, and they're actually upstairs. I made my grocery list while we were watching the Bulls game, then the Hawks game, then the Cubs game, all right in order. And I watched that, and I made my grocery list so I can real quick hit up the grocery stores tomorrow, because we are really low on food because I didn't go to the grocery store last week. So I'm going to have to go and do that, and most likely it's just going to kind of be like a real quick little haul for tomorrow. I'm not doing videos or anything like that, just because, again, we're out of food and we need to go to the grocery store. So I thought I'd just do Valley Produce, Caputo's, and Aldi, and we'll hit up those real quick tomorrow. But that's why I need to get in the shower so I can get to bed early tonight, because I woke up really early to go to the tournament today, and I'm pretty tired. And on top of that, too, I'm really sore from sitting in the bleachers all day pretty much today, then sitting at Smashburger, and then when I got home I was sitting on the couch doing my list and watching baseball games and football, or not football, hockey and basketball games. So I'm definitely a little sore. Tomorrow also too, we are going to, after the grocery stores, we are going to a football, not a practice, it's just like a kind of football get together, because we're combining 2 teams this year, so it's to kind of get all those kids to kind of mingle around and stuff like that and just hang out. And on top of that too, since it's the day after Jack's birthday, I think I'm going to make some brownies, and he's going to bring them. Someone else too said that they're bringing snacks, so it's just kind of like a mingling party kind of thing, but it's going to be football related. They're just going to go out there and throw the football around, kind of stuff like that. So that's what's going to go on for tomorrow, and it's supposed to be really warm. It's supposed to be like in the 70s, so I'm going to wear shorts and a sweatshirt tomorrow, and my new shorts too that I got, and test them out, see if they fit and if they're nice and everything. But that is it for me today, guys. I'm sorry. Today's been a crazy day and stuff like that. But I'll see you guys all in tomorrow's vlog. If you guys did enjoy today, so make sure you guys give it a big old thumbs up. If you guys are new, we'd love if you'd subscribe. I'll see you guys all tomorrow. So bye, guys.